I've been so busy working hard all day on the computer today that this is the first chance that I've had to pick up the camera to come sit down and chit chat with you guys. Joe and I did go on the trail today, but I forgot my memory for the camera at home, so I couldn't record much, but I did use his iPhone to just show you guys that we got to the end of Fontana. We turned back because I'm not going to go too far when it's hot, because I'm so afraid we will not be able to make it back because we're overheating. So after we got home, we did breakfast, and then Joe told me that he would do everything that needed to be done in the house if I would just sit down and start putting in my recipes. So that's what I did. Hey Josh. Bless you.
Thank you.
So I'm using Morris Press cookbooks. One of the viewers told me about this company, and I've told you guys that I got the kit from them, and they told me what they needed to do, and the kit tells you pretty much everything. I don't know why I just didn't open it before and just get to it. I procrastinate sometimes. So first of all, Joshua is marveling at the fact that how easy it is to use their what do you call that, website software?
Their website interface, I'd say.
Yeah, website interface. When I was doing my cookbooks from that other guy, I had to buy his program, which was like $200, and use his software, and it was very difficult to learn. It was not user friendly. They had no videos out there on YouTube to teach you how to use it. I constantly had to call him to ask him for help, and that's how we became friends. You know, that's why it's been so difficult to deal with this guy, because we became somewhat friends or acquaintances.
Right.
Go ahead.
When it comes to software, if you can't YouTube it, I would just avoid.
Don't buy it.
Yeah, because no one uses it, and you're not gonna find. You're
Good
gonna
advice.
figure it out yourself.
Good advice, Josh. So this website interface is easy to use. They have you use type and save. So they have two options. This is the way I'm understanding it. They have Simply Cookbooks and they have the Morris Cookbooks. Simply Cookbooks, you get a beautiful cookbook, but you can only buy, you don't have to buy more than, how rude. You don't have to buy more than one. Let's put it that way. So you can buy 50 or less, but it's very limiting. Oh my God, hurry Josh.
Sorry.
It's very limiting with what you can do. The Morris Cookbooks side of it, you can do a whole lot, but you have to buy a minimum of 100. So that's what I'm going to be facing. And at first, come back Josh, I want you to be part of this. At first, what happened? Really loud.
No, just like my back. The lower back is being sore.
At first, I was fixated on this because they have 3 books. And I like it because it's beautiful, and you know, it doesn't have the ring binder showing out here. I keep losing my voice and I'm not sick. And it has all this gold. I would put silver. If it were me, I'd put silver. I'm not a big fan of gold right now.
Yeah.
I think because of who is in the White House.
Yeah.
He likes gold too much. He probably has a toilet made of gold.
Ugh.
And I like the inside of this book cover, but for so much as it was a ring binder, Jory informed me, because I'm asking everybody's opinion. Jory says, Mom, this is basically a 3-ring binder with some paper in it, and people are going to get mad when they rough it up and the papers start ripping out. I'm like, you right. Plus, I would have gotten the yellow, paper, and that's what I think was pretty about this, is the yellow paper. And I thought maybe I could sell this on Amazon, but maybe I won't be able to sell it on Amazon either, because it has color. I can't say that fast.
Color inserts.
Color. Yeah, let me just talk real. Color photo inserts.
Color
so there you
photo
go.
Inserts.
Yeah, and Amazon does not approve of that, according to that guy. He might not be lying about that, because if that was a lie, he would have sold my other cookbook, the one with the ring binder, and not the perfect bound with the black and white photos. So this is one option. I think we've pretty much left that on the street side. This is the other one. This is pretty. I like that it's spiral. I like the way this feels. It's soft cover, but it feels like canvas. It has a very nice feel to it. But I feel like we've done this. I want to like make my next cookbook be different. So, we've had spiral before. This book is kind of small. It has 167 recipes, but it's still kind of tiny. So I don't think I'm going to go with this one. I think this is what we've chosen. And I'm asking you, the viewers, to tell me what you think. I like this one because it's hardcover. It's laminated. It has the comb, and I can also pay extra for them to put the title of the book here. What else? What else did I like about it, Josh?
No, you like that it's sturdy?
Yeah, it's sturdy. I like that it has this white in here. And let me show you the format that I've picked for my recipes. Hold on. I picked this format, F9, because it has these lines, these double lines. Can you see it? Oh, you can't even see it. These double lines that separate the recipes. So I'm really liking this one. I really think I'm going to stick with this one. So they tell you, they have a writing style that you can use, and they tell you how to abbreviate things. Like for instance, I tend to abbreviate tablespoon as TBS and teaspoon as TPS. Well, for tablespoon they want a capital T, period. So that was easy to pick up on. Package is PKG, period. Small is SM, period. Large is LG, period. And then when you're saying like 1 14-ounce can of something, you put that in brackets, the 14 ounce, and you put 14-ounce, close the brackets. And so it's easy to pick up. If you guys want to do your cookbook, I would suggest that you do this, follow along with me. It's easy for me right now because the recipes that are in my cookbooks, I'm just basically copying them. I'm not copying the method word for word because I've learned a lot in the past 6.5 years about how to word method, and so I'm not going to sound as stupid as the, as the last book. I'm not putting any stories in the book. I'm going to have like 5 personal pages. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I don't know. I'm not that far yet. I'm into just putting in the recipes. I'm not going to put some of the recipes that's in the old book. Some of them it's because they're not really Belizean per se, but they had a Belizean flair to it, like banana bread. I'm not going to put that back in there because that's not really Belizean per se. All right, so but we're going to put that in another book. But I'm going to put in other things, like right now. Should I tell them, Josh, what we're doing with those breads? Save that?
I'd leave that.
Save that as a secret? Okay, yeah. We're doing something with some of the breads that I think you guys are gonna like.
Let's be some mystery.
Yeah, some mystery. Leave some mystery for you guys. And like for instance, I had spam salad and spam sandwich as 2 different recipes because I didn't know how to put it together on one page in that old stupid program. Now I'm just gonna make spam sandwich because Belize don't really eat spam salad. We eat it as a sandwich. So stuff like that, that's what I'm doing. So I've already put in all the breads, the quick breads and the yeast breads. I've put in all the sauces. I've put in all the soups. No, I'm at the soups. And then I'm gonna go soup salad. I put in all the salads and all the sauces. I'm putting all the soups right now. And then so what I do is some difficult recipes part of the day, and then the easy ones part of the next part of the day. Well, let me give you some chisme about Jess. So Jess had to go to the doctor today because I told you guys in one of the former vlogs that Jess has uterine cancer and they took away part of her uterus. She didn't know that they were going to do a biopsy again today. I told her about the CA-125 tumor markers for them to test for that because that will tell her if the cancer jumped into her bloodstream. And so she asked them to test for that, and they were giving her a little bit of flack about it. And they're like, well, that will tell you different things. It's like different things like you need to know if the cancer spread, right? So they did a biopsy. She comes home, you know that stuff is crampy and stuff, and she meets the aunt and uncle there. They didn't even tell her they were coming back. So she asked them if they were gonna go back to the other sister that they were staying at, and they're like, no, we're packing up to leave, so we want you to go in the sunroom to empty out all those cabinets and desks and stuff out there. That's the stuff that we have to go back and help her with because we're gonna load up all that furniture. Well, they can't even fit one piece of that furniture in the trailer that they brought because it's too small. And so Jess says, you can't fit all that stuff, you might as well just take the boxes we packed from the kitchen stuff. And she's like, no, get in there and do. And I told her, you ever dare go in there, I will come after you with a damn belt, Jessica, because you just had them mess with your uterus or your cervix or whatever. You're gonna hemorrhage. You can't be lifting nothing heavy. You can't be going in that heat. You sit your ass down and don't do anything for them and tell them be on their way, because me and Joe will be back over there early in the morning. We'll go through that sunroom, we'll empty everything out, we'll put the furniture out for anybody to come pick up, and you'll be done all too soon with that sunroom. But you better not go in that sunroom, because how dare they? So then their water is shut off because the main broke and they're fixing it down the street. And so the aunt comes outside to pee on the picnic table in the backyard, on the picnic table, because the husband used the toilet to take a crap and she can't flush it. Well, you know what? There's always a tank of water left. You know, flush it and then use it and let it mellow. I'm like, I was so ticked off when Jessica called me. I'm like, these people have brought bad luck to you. Your aunt and your uncle have brought bad luck to you, and they need to leave. I'm going to come over there with the blessed oil, bless that house again when they're gone, and we're going to get this house sold for this little girl, you know? We're heading down to Fedex to pick up a package. I think it might be my 2 table mates. This is Harupa, Joe, right here. Right here's Harupa. I've been waiting on this stuff for about 6 weeks. I thought they didn't want me to do the review again. But the guy contacted me on Monday and said that it was shipped out. And I kept checking the P.O. box, but there was no slip in it. And then FedEx called this morning to say that they cannot deliver to a P.O. box. So I'm here to pick it up because I don't want to wait for it to come tomorrow. I really hope the product works because I want to put my laptop on it, you know? I'm suffering some eye strain because I worked too hard on the laptop yesterday putting in recipes. So now I'm going to be on the big screen, the 32 inch. I'm writing too many recipes. The 32-inch screen, it says 0.6 miles, Cactus Avenue, boo. Joe?
Yeah, Cactus.
Let me see what the lady's saying on the thingy. Yeah, so I'm gonna put recipes in on the desktop computer today to use the big screen because I don't want to suffer no eye strain, and I need to get it done because they keep sending me coupons to get my book for cheaper if I do it by the end of June. Y'all pray for me. I gotta rush. It's easy to put the recipes in, but it's gonna be harder to proofread. That's where I spend majority of my hours when I'm writing a book, is proofreading and correcting stuff, because I don't want mistakes to get through, and they still get through. Why? Cactus runs this way? Cactus run this way?
I guess so.
We don't know Bloomington's so hot. Joe, you need to take me into Colton so I can show Cess what Colton looks like, because she thinks Colton looks like Hollywood or something. We gotta show it to Cess. See Cactus here, Joe? Let me help Joe, guys. I gotta show you guys. Siri said the destination would be on the right, and it's totally on the left. The right is just shrubbery over there, if you can see. Are we supposed to come back here? Where do we park? Oh, my whole purse. Don't back up.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't back up over things. I don't think we go back here, Joe.
Is it open?
I don't know.
Yeah, for going so.
I'm just asking. She's telling you something. Wait, no, no sé con ça, right? No.
Where do I go? I gotta pick up something. I gotta go that way.
You're trying to package pick up?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to go in back into the street. There's an entrance on the left-hand side and park in the parking lot.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I told you the lady said get back outside and you to go run over the lady. No, I said, Grenade General. That scared me just now. It's that truck. It's that truck that made that noise. I thought he was coming behind you. Oh my God. I am so asleep today because of my allergies. Joe, you can't be asleep the same day I'm asleep. See over there? It's only bush. And Sarah said go to the right. See? I'm telling you guys, Sarah will send you off a cliff. You better watch her. You better watch her. So we have to go out on the street and go to Fontana parking lot. Oh, this is not it, Joe, because that's at 3255 would have looked for 11600. So we were totally wrong going in there. All right, let me help Joe some more. I am not liking this. We have to park far and walk far in this heat. Now you guys know that I don't mind walking, but I don't like walking in the heat. For what? You want transport? You want to move my car? Oh, look how far we park. Way down yonder. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. That's where we park. Oh my God, why did I start him up? He's like that with songs. If you say one line of a song, he's gonna sing that song all day. You know it's true.
We burn rubber in the Georgia.
Oh my God, no, copyright. Let me stop. I like these homes just to look at, these San Francisco looking homes, but I wouldn't want to live in any of them. I don't like two-story homes. Well, anyways, we've been in this office for about 15 minutes. You have to go on this phone and call one of those numbers and give them your tracking number. We did that 15 minutes ago and nobody came, so I called again. I don't put phones like this to my ear, so I put it on speaker. So let's hope they bring the package soon, because we've been waiting forever. Joe's sitting, but I refuse to sit on these chairs because it looks like somebody's butt leaked on it. It's like, ugh, no, why? Then I have to go sit on my couch when I get home? You better spread some kind of towel to sit on my couch when you get home. I bet you guys didn't know that about me, right? I am into cleanliness, you know? I can deal with some dust around the house and stuff like that, but I don't touch doorknobs. Like when we're walking and we have to touch the street light thing, I touch it with the camera legs, well, the tripod legs. I just don't touch things like that. And Joshua's even worse than I am with that type of stuff. So this one's still singing. Why?
Man, look,
Why must you
I
sing all the time?
I tell them.
And just answer me why.
I'm telling
Just
them.
answer the question.
Anyway, I go.
Answer the question.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Answer the question. Why?
Look, I'm not 5 years old here. I'm 60 years old. Okay.
That's why you should stop singing like that. I'm 60 years old. Oh, that hit me. I didn't realize you were 60.
Kick your ass.
Don't cuss. We got baby Xander that watches my show. Don't cuss.
They know what.
No, baby Xander's a baby. He's a little sweet baby boy in Belize. So don't cuss. Yeah, we parked kind of far away and the packages are not too heavy, but still, we had to wait in there so long. We called it in. 15 minutes later, nobody showed up, so we called it in again. But the lady who came and brought it was really nice, so I didn't have to go off on her. See the boxes here? Tablemate XL and Tablemate 2. I really hope they're better this time around. And where we at? Way down yonder in the Pawpaw Patch. Let me give you guys the update on Jessica and the auntie's situation. So at 9 o'clock at night, the aunt and the uncle decide they want to go back home. 12 hours away, don't you know? So they loaded up the grandfather clock and the hutch. Of course, Jessica had to help. So of course, she's doing worse off the day after her biopsy. And they loaded a few of the boxes that we packed from the kitchen, and they were nice things. They were not things that were worth anything money-wise, but they were beautiful things. And it was packaged neatly, wrapped everything. And they put it in a trailer. Jessica could see that they didn't have it strapped correctly. It was not tight, and she told them, and they're like, no, it's fine, and they took off. And at 4 o'clock in the morning, they were blowing up her phone, telling her that they left the battery to her wheelchair lift, to charge the wheelchair lift, and she needed it right away. And Jessica had to go post that for $14 when this little girl don't have no food to eat, you know. And then the auntie said that they lost at least 3 other boxes on the freeway. I mean, why did they even come? You know, they came to say, oh, I'm gonna get all this stuff, and then they just came and brought bad luck. So I told her, I'm gonna come over there with the blessed oil and bless the house, because that's bloody foolishness. She couldn't even do her showing yesterday because of the fact that they were there, you know, packing up all that stuff. It would have not gone well. So the people are coming today, but they have to come after hours. I guess they work. So we're heading to the post office and then home to make some lunch. And I'm gonna sit down and put in some recipes. I gotta stay focused on finishing this book. What you say, Joe? All right, so see these directions right here? I wanted to show you guys how to use the thing. So I'm gonna copy this only because I think it might be similar to another soup that I'll do. But let me go ahead. Before you save, you have to hit preview. There's no way around it. And then you go check to make sure your ingredients correct, whatever you're saying is correct. If not, close it and go edit it again. But I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it later. Let's hit save and let's put in another recipe. So this recipe title is going to be conch soup, which we Belize know that conch, right? Go pick the category, soup, salad, and sauces. And I'm the one that picked these categories for my book. Quick breads, yeast breads, breakfast dishes, main dishes, side dish, Spanish dish, soup, salad, and sauce, cake, pies, puddings, blah, 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 blah. All right, so I picked that one. And now I'm going to go in here and start writing the ingredients. Let's say one pound pound counts, right? And then the next one, let's say 4 teaspoons salt. I have to at least put in 2 ingredients for it to register, because if I don't, it won't register. So now when I go to directions, let's say it was similar to the last one, I just hit paste and it's there. Then I go change whatever I need to change and just make sure I put all my ingredients, and then you have to preview it. See, it only has these 2 ingredients. Put everything, close it, and then you would hit save. But this is how simple it is to use this interface. You go to recipes. Oh, I didn't save it yet. See, it'll tell you. You go to recipes. They have the recipe setting where you pick your format, your category setting where I picked all the chapters of the book, to add the recipe, to view the recipe, and to edit the recipe. And the last thing I want to show you guys before Joshua has to leave me because he's running camera. And look how big the screen is, Josh. I'm not going to go blind today. Last thing I want to show you is you can look at your formatted book at any time you feel, and it's enjoyable to do so. See? Look at my formatted book. Look, 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 look. My book is coming. Grandpa would say it's not time to be testing your instruments. You got to be ready. There's a girl playing the saxophone, Joe.
This first string goes out to Mr. Al Gonzalez.
Enjoy the tea raffle ticket, guys. Fontana Arts. I should get a booth and sell the pepper out here. So we're gonna go on the trail. You know where we start off when we're walking on the trail? Is this thing like showing up in the shadows? So this band is called the Everything Band. Best of Everything Band. This is the trail, guys. This is where I was riding my bike that day. Just checking out all the booths. Big audience that I'd love to have Jada be in front of. City Council member Jesse introduced me to the guy that's in charge of the whole enchilada. His name is Garth. Sweetest guy. So he says the week after the 4th of July, that's when he'll be able to focus on Jada. And I already sent him an email to remind him who I am and send him the link to Jada's performance on Fontana Days and to her website. And then the week after the 4th of July, I'll be calling him so he can put Jada in something that the city's having. He was saying something to the effect that for these concerts in the park, the people have an expectation of like a big band, because that's a big band that you saw out there today with a lot of members, right? And I said, well, she has a band, but it's not about the band. The reason why we don't want it to be about the band is because they can change band members accordingly. You know, if Damien can't come, they're gonna have to staff it with another bass player, and then if Chris can't come, so it's always gonna be like Jada and Colin and whoever they staff. So that's why they don't care, you know, for anybody to like start saying, oh, it's the band. And so I said, she is backed by a band. And I said, you know what? It's best for you to go see what she did for Fontana Days. There were people out there from the city that saw what she did, but it would be better for you to go see it so you could get a sense of her style, the way she performed, because Jada really performed that day. She didn't just sing, she performed. And so he says, that's fair. So I sent him all the links already while I was sitting out there. I can send email from my Yahoo on my phone. I just can't reply to an email. I don't know where the reply button is on the phone. Joshua has never been able to find it for me either, but I can write a brand new email. And so anyways, I sent that to him. They're like crazy busy right now because all the pools are open, all these concerts. And he says there's a jazz festival coming up. I don't know when. I got to go look to see when that is. And she would be perfect for the jazz festival. So she says we got to see, you know, how she performs and where we want to start putting her. This lady is, she's out of it. She is? She's talking to some kind of cat. I told you, why when they're losing it, they like cats? She's by herself. She's on something.
He white?
She white, yes. She gotta be on something. I would never waste my money on fireworks. It's So I got my milk, I got Alfredo sauce, fettuccine, and a bag of chips. I'm gonna make fettuccine Alfredo for Joshua tomorrow. That was his birthday dinner that he never got because he went to go eat out. Joe said, where you going? Wait. I look how you talking to these people in these cars and they can't see you. I'll see you next vlog, guys. Remember to like, remember to share and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment. Bye. Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. ¿Qué tal, papá?